This upcoming Mario Galaxy movie will blow your mind, and these 12 crazy questions must be answered, or else it will be a total flop. Starting from none other than Kamek's true motivation. Something that could shake the entire foundation of the Mario franchise is our understanding of what exactly Kamek wants, what he has tried to accomplish, and whether he is really loyal to Bowser throughout the games. We see Kamek appear as Bowser's most trusted advisor, his right-hand man, and even the magical enforcer. He raised Bowser right from the get-go, protected him, and remained by his side for decades while giving him visions to protect himself. Here's something that doesn't match up. Kamek is the one who had this prophetic vision about baby Mario and Luigi becoming Bowser's ultimate downfall. He is also the one who desperately tried to kidnap them before they could grow into heroes. If Kamek can see the future and knows that Bowser is destined to lose, does he even continue serving him? Is he really trying to prevent his own prophecy, or is he really trying to ensure that it happens exactly as foretold? We think that Kamek might be playing a much longer game. He is trying to manipulate events from behind the scenes to ensure that there is cosmic balance, or maybe even fulfill some deeper magical purpose that we don't understand yet. The Galaxy movie could finally reveal Kamek's true motivation, whether or not he is loyal to Bowser, or if he is serving some higher cosmic purpose that requires Bowser's ultimate fall. Maybe he regrets raising Bowser, knowing how things will end, and most importantly, if Kamek wanted to, could he actually stop Bowser himself, or is he magically bound to serve him regardless of his personal feelings? These are the questions that matter the most, because Kamek appears in every single Mario storyline. If his motivations are complex, then the simple display of it that we see, like loyalty, can recontextualize decades of games and suggest that there is a deeper mythology operating behind the scenes that players have never fully understood. This could also open a whole new era of Mario's storyline, where the next games and movies would be even more interesting than what we have seen in the past. But we're just starting, because the next question that the movie could answer and should answer is the purpose of the Power Stars. Where the hell did these power-ups come from? Power Stars are literally everywhere in the Mario universe, but virtually nobody has ever properly explained or discussed what exactly they are. We don't know where they come from and why they hold so much power. In the Super Galaxy movie, these were basically collectibles and the energy source that powers Rosalina's Comet Observatory, while allowing everyone to travel between galaxies. Here's something we don't know. Are these power stars sentient? Do they have consciousness? Or are they just cosmic energy? Who actually created them? Or were they manufactured by some ancient civilization? Perhaps it was the one who created them. The games show that power stars respond to Mario's presence almost like they want to be collected. They seem to have some high level of awareness or purpose beyond just existing as an energy source. Some appear hidden in specific locations, while others are randomly distributed through space. The Galaxy movie should address this, because power stars aren't just for the gameplay, they are now becoming part of the entire universe. If a movie shows Mario collecting them without explanation, it's just something like One Piece from the One Piece anime. But if the movie reveals that power stars have their own consciousness, purpose, or suddenly we are dealing with a much deeper storyline. Some people also say that they are fragments of destroyed cosmic entities, while others think that it is the life force or the universe itself. What do you think they actually are? Let us know in the comments down below. Lumas' life cycle and transformation are perhaps the most interesting questions that must be answered. Lumas are these adorable star creatures that accompany Rosalina throughout the Super Mario Galaxy movie. They're cheerful, helpful, and are also happy to assist Mario on his journey. But here's something that nobody talks about. What actually happens when Lumas start to transform? In the games, we can see that Lumas turn into planets, galaxies, or even cosmic structures. They do this cheerily, almost like they are made for this specific purpose. They sacrifice their whole life, personality, and become part of cosmic objects. They take this death willingly, cheerfully, and with purpose. That Galaxy movie also needs to address this, because Rosalina is called the mother of the Lumas, yet she allows or even encourages her children to sacrifice themselves to create a new world. Perhaps there is something darker happening that we are not seeing. Maybe the Lumas retain consciousness after their transformation. Or maybe there is a way to turn them back, but we don't know yet. Maybe the change is permanent itself. Do they actually understand what transformation means? Or are they too innocent to comprehend that they are ending their own life? Most troubling of all is the question of whether Rosalina is a good person or not. She is watching her children sacrifice themselves repeatedly, and some fan theories suggest that Lumas aren't actually dying, but ascending to a high level of existence, where they become part of the universe's fundamental structure. Others suggest that they are in a cycle of reincarnation, so when they transform and exist as cosmic objects for eons, they eventually reform as new Lumas. So there is this whole cycle going through. Before we move to one of the most interesting questions that could potentially be addressed in the Galaxy movie, subscribe to our channel because what's coming next will shock you. We all know how the Comet Observatory or the space station actually is. Rosalina's Comet Observatory is known as the mobile space station that can travel throughout the universe. But we never really got a satisfactory explanation of what exactly it does beyond just serving as a bus providing interplanetary and galaxy travel. Why does this universe need an observatory that travels everywhere? Is Rosalina just exploring or monitoring something specific? Is the observatory just a tool for watching the cosmos? Or is it maintaining cosmic balance through a mechanism that we don't fully understand? The observatory requires power stars to function, suggesting that it's more than just a spaceship. It's a device that has incredible cosmic energy for a purpose that is beyond travel. There are even some game dialogues that suggest that the observatory appears in front of different locations at specific times. They're almost like they're responding to a cosmic event or disturbance. The Galaxy movie might be the one where we will see that the observatory isn't just Rosalina's home, but an ancient device that was created by an earlier civilization to monitor and maintain the balance of the universe. Perhaps it was also built by the same being who created power stars, and Rosalina inherited the responsibility of operating it throughout the generations. The architectural design of the observatory suggests that it wasn't built by the Lumas of the species we have even seen in the Mario games. The technology seems far more advanced than the time of Bowser's or even Princess Peach's kingdom. This implies that an ancient and higher civilization once existed before the Mario universe, and built this structure that still serves its purpose. Bowser's immortality is the talk of the town ever since he was introduced as the villain. No matter how much you hit this badass turtle, he just always comes back, almost like he's immortal. Bowser appears in games in different time periods, different dimensions and scenarios, where he should even be dead. He has been dropped in lava countless times by Mario, fallen from space and been crushed by his own castles, while suffering injuries that would kill any normal creature in the Mario universe. Yet he always comes back. This begs the question, is Bowser actually immortal? Maybe there is some sort of regeneration that allows him to survive anything, or does he die and somehow is resurrected through the comic's magic every single time? Some games even suggest that Bowser exists, that multiple Bowsers exist throughout the universe, so maybe Bowser is actually a title, or maybe it's a species rather than an individual, just like we saw with Yoshi or the Galaxy. The movie needs to address this because Bowser's plan involves cosmic-level threats and taking over the universe. If he has been alive for centuries or even millennia, it explains his vast resources, his technological advancements, and his endless patience with the kidnapped princesses despite his constant failure. Maybe he is the last survivor of an ancient Koopa empire that once ruled the whole universe. What if his repeated kidnapping attempts aren't just about love or conquest, but about restoring his species to dominance? On the other hand, there is also this one theory that Bowser is cursed with immortality and is doomed to live forever. He would constantly be defeated, never be able to achieve his goals, but would be unable to die either. That's a fate that you shouldn't wish on your worst enemy. We know that Princess Peach rules the whole Mushroom Kingdom. But we have never actually seen anything beyond her ruling. Why is this girl ruling the whole universe? Yet we've never seen a king, queen, parliament, military structure, or even any governing body beyond Peach herself and the Toads. How does this kingdom actually function? This is the question that confuses us to the end. Who was the king before Peach actually arrived through the warp pipe as a baby? Did the Toads have their own government that Peach inherited and became the queen of? Or did they specifically crown a baby from another direction as their ruler for reasons that we don't understand? Maybe it was Rosalina who came in and told them to do so. The Galaxy movie could reveal that the Mushroom Kingdom isn't a traditional monarchy, but something else entirely. Maybe Peach's title of princess is ceremonial, and she is actually the chosen guardian of some ancient power or artifact that the Toads protect to this day. Or even more interesting, she is not a political leader at all, but a living key to a dimensional barrier or even the cosmic forces. This becomes important when we think about the fact that multiple kingdoms exist in the Mario universe. We have Princess Daisy in Rosalina, and many other kingdoms in Super Mario Odyssey. Donkey Kong's Jungle Kingdom had Cranky Kong as a leader. How do these kingdoms interact politically? This is a question that needs desperate answering. Maybe you're not ready for the next one. If you are, then subscribe to the channel right now. Luigi has always been under Mario's shadow for decades, always being portrayed as the scared, less confident, and less capable younger brother. But this wasn't always the case. We see in the early games that Luigi is quite identical to Mario, both in abilities and temperament. So what exactly happened? Why did this guy develop a massive inferiority complex? Or was there a specific traumatic event that shattered his confidence? Did he gradually become overshadowed as Mario grew? The Galaxy movie could explore this by showing his internal struggles. We have seen in the previous movie that Luigi was always the scaredy kid, and Mario was the one to save him. But even after becoming so strong, why does he continue to have this inferiority complex? There are even theories suggesting that Luigi is actually more powerful than Mario, but holds back because he is afraid of overshadowing his brother and destroying the relationship. What's even more interesting is that Luigi was targeted for kidnapping in Luigi's mansion. And what makes him so specifically valuable beyond just being Mario's brother? Maybe he has some unique ability, power, or destiny that villains recognize but never really state. Higher powers and cosmic entities are everywhere in the Mario universe. In Super Mario Galaxy, we see Rosalina as a cosmic guardian figure who sees universal balance. This also raises a lot of other questions in the Mario universe. Are there many cosmic entities out there? Or is Rosalina the ultimate one of them all? Maybe there is a hierarchy of power above her. Some games even hint at us. Ancient civilizations, mysterious creators, and forces that can destroy all the characters we know. Who created the Mario universe? Are there gods? Or is the universe just naturally occurring? If there are higher powers, do they care about Bowser's constant attempt at conquest? Or do they just see this world as nothing more than a freaking game? The existence of multiple dimensions, time travel, and cosmic forces makes us think that there is a much larger universe than what we see. The Galaxy movie could even reveal that Mario and Bowser's conflict is a part of a much bigger game. What do you think about it? Let us know in the comments down below. The Toad species and their mysterious origins are a question that has been haunting us forever. We see Toads being everywhere in the Mushroom Kingdom, serving as Peach's loyal subjects. But we know almost nothing about them as a species. They are clearly intelligent, capable of performing even the most complex tasks, and have their own culture and society. Yet they are never treated as equals to the main character. They are basically like side characters that are there to just die for the main characters so they could fulfill their higher purpose. The most chilling question of them all is, what's their relationship with the princess speech really based on? They show absolute loyalty to her despite her being from another dimension and another species. Is loyalty based on politics, magic, or even something else entirely? Did the previous Toad generations make some kind of a pact or agreement that binds them to serve whoever rules the Mushroom Kingdom, regardless of their origins. Why do all toads look so similar? Maybe they are actually individuals with unique appearances that we cannot really distinguish. These are all the questions that most people have. Some games even show different colored toads with different roles, but the base design still remains the same, just like Yoshi. The Galaxy movie should reveal that toads aren't a naturally evolved species but were created, maybe by the same ancient civilization that built the Comet Observatory in the universe. Maybe they were designed as caretakers, guards, or servants for whoever is the ruler of the Mushroom Kingdom. Now we move back to the star power once again. We see this one trend throughout the Mario games, that star power grants temporary invincibility. Mario becomes completely immune to any sort of damage, glows with rainbow energy, and can destroy enemies by simply touching them. What is this power actually doing? If it is a physical shield, does it temporarily phase Mario out of normal reality so the attacks literally cannot touch him? Why does it only last for a small period of time? And why is the time limited due to Mario's body being unable to sustain that power level? Or is it built into the stars, designed to prevent any abuse of the power? The Galaxy movie could show star power as something much more than just a temporary boost. If star powers are fragments of another cosmic entity that was shattered, and when Mario uses star power, he is briefly becoming a cosmic entity himself, this would explain why the star power is so coveted, and why it appears throughout the space, and why villains constantly try to steal or control it. It is not just a useful tool, but it literally gives you immortality to rule the world. The warp pipe is perhaps the biggest mystery in itself. Warp pipes appear everywhere through the Mario universe, connecting kingdoms, bridges, dimensions, and even linking the surface world to the underground world. But who built this massive network of interdimensional transit infrastructure? Because they aren't randomly occurring, someone specifically designed, constructed, and installed a universe-spanning transportation system that remains functional even after centuries or millennia. The engineering and cosmic understanding required to build this is otherworldly. This suggests that there is a civilization far more advanced than anything we currently see in the Mario universe. In the next movie, we might see that warp pipes are an ancient technology that was left behind by some ancient civilization that also created power stars and Comet as an observatory. Maybe this civilization needed instant transportation across their empire, which spanned multiple dimensions and galaxies. But why are the pipes still working after the creators disappear? Are they self-maintaining through some sort of magic or technology we don't fully understand yet? These are all the questions that fans have, and the answers are basically none. The gap between Bowser's technology and the kingdom's technology is just too massive. This is the last question that bothers us to this date. Bowser consistently demonstrates technology that is far beyond what the Mushroom Kingdom possesses. He has flying ships, advanced robotics, laser weapons, and space stations, while having the capability to make the Mushroom Kingdom look almost broke by comparison. Both exist in the same universe simultaneously. Where does Bowser get his technology? Does he have a complete team of scientists and engineers that create these, yet we have never seen them creating any advanced weapons? Did he inherit technology from the ancient Koopa civilization, or is he somehow accessing technology from another dimension or time period? The disparity here is huge. Princess Peach's castle is traditional architecture with torches and basic amenities, while Bowser's fortress is high-level military installations with automated defenses and even complex weapon systems. Both kingdoms have access to the same resources and magic, and the technological developments are huge. Why do you think that is? Let us know in the comments down below. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe to the channel and ring the bell icon because we cover the secrets of your favorite TV shows and movies.